Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video, welcome back to one of my favourite videos every single year. I missed its sister, which is the What's on Stage Boards predictions, because I just didn't know it was happening. But today we are going to predict the Olivier Award winners. Now if you've never been here before around this time of year, basically I go through the list. I've screenshotted every single one from Twitter. That's its name, it's not X, I'm not calling it that. And yeah, so there's all my screenshots. I'm going to go in the order that they were announced through Twitter. And the fun thing is, most of the time I know nothing. It's what makes it fun. Plus I'm here in my finest dungarees. Yep, I am away and this is what I'm wearing today. Dinosaur dungarees, they're the best. So without further ado, let's hit the intro, let's get into this video. Right, so first one, we've got best sound design. I am going to put the graphics over my face so I don't have to say everyone's names. We'll try and make it a super snappy quick. I've only seen one and therefore that is where I'm giving the award. It goes in my heart to Paddington the musical and Gareth Owen. I feel like I'm going to say the word Paddington quite a lot through this video. It has got a lot of nominations and I feel like they're going to win quite a few of them. Spoiler alert. Next up, outstanding musical contribution. The nominees are as follows. And again, I have seen one. I've heard a lot about Kenrex and I've heard a little bit about Stereophonic, apologies, for the fact that I've seen it and the music in it, which has been written by Tom Fletcher with orchestration and arrangements by Matt Brind. I'm going to go Matt Brind, but at the same time I wouldn't be surprised if Kenrex wins. There, I said it. I'm trying to mix it up so it's not just all Paddington. Oh no. The next one is Best New Opera Production. I know nothing of opera, so let's get this through. For some reason, sorry, the nominations are, and for some reason the one that's calling me is Dead Man Walking at the English National Opera, or by the English National Opera at the Coliseum. Maybe it's because it's the only one that isn't at the Royal Opera House. Maybe, who knows. I'm going Dead Man Walking. I know nothing, we're moving on. Speaking of knowing nothing, the next one is Best New Dance Production. The nominees are on my face. Again, whether it's because it's the top one, whether it's the name, I really want to say Into the Hairy. Into the Hairy to win the Olivier for Best New Dance Production. Why is it hairy? What is hairy? Is hairy a place? Who knows? That's where I'm going. Hopefully we're going to get into some that I actually know soon. Then next is Best New Production in Affiliate Theatre. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've literally propped my phone, which has got all of the nominations, so if I'm looking down, that is why. For this one, the nominations are as follows, and for some reason, again, I know nothing about all of them. I don't even know if I've heard anything about any of them. But the one that's going to call my name is the Ministry of Lesbian Affairs at the Kiln Theatre. Again, I have no experience on any of them, but that one is the one that's tickling my pickle right now. So that is my prediction. I'm going really quick this year. I'm really proud of myself. Next, we have Best Family Show. Now again, I've not seen any of them. I've heard a little bit about some of them, but my nomination is going to go to the boy at the back of the class for win. Yeah. Now, I've said I've been quick. The next one is Best Actress in a Supporting Role in a Musical. The nominations are here. This changes everything that we've done so far because I have seen 3 out of the 5 performances, and 2 of them are from the same musical, and they were 2 of my favourite people in the musical. That is hard. As much as I love Georgina, I'm not sure it's going to be Shucked. I feel like it will be a Paddington win. If not, it will be a Kate Fleetwood Into the Woods win. However, this is like picking between your 2 favourite children if you had children. I love Victoria Hamilton Barrett. The character of Millicent, is excellent. But Amy Boodsteel, it'd be so cool if she won. Like, I'm happy either way. If Amy or Victoria win, I'm fully there for it. I'm predicting a Victoria Hamilton Barrett win, but I would be happy with Victoria or Amy win. That was the trickiest so far. Eek. Moving on. I assume the next one's Best Actor in a really supporting role in a musical. And I screenshotted that one twice. Well done me. I was right. Best Actor in a supporting role in a musical goes to Bing. Now this one I've again seen 3. I have seen The Reducers, so I saw Trevor Ashley. I saw The Great Gatsby, so I saw Corbin Blue, and I've seen Paddington, so I've seen Tom Eden. I absolutely love Joe Foster, and I have heard great things, and I really enjoy the work of Oliver Saville. However, I don't know why, but if I go and see a show and he's supposed to be in it, he's never on. So I've never actually seen him perform. I'm not sure. It's very rude. Every time I turn up, he's like, oh, I'm not doing today. It's like we have a beef and I don't know about it. But away from the beef. Out of the 3 that I've seen, I would go for Tom Eden for Paddington, for the work in Marmalade, if nothing else. But will he win? You know what? Even though I haven't seen the performance, just because I would love to see the acceptance speech and the reaction, I am going to hope and pray that Joe Foster wins this award, because I just want to see them on that stage and like, that'd be so cool. There we go. Best Lighting Design is clearly not here because what is going on? Thank you, Premier Inn. The nominations are as follows. I have seen none. I feel like it will be an Avita win because it's kind of similar to last year, the year before last, when all the awards just went to Sunset Boulevard. But I'm going to go for Joshua Farrow for Ken Rex at the Other Palace. I know, shock horror. I don't know anything about any of them, but that is where I'm going to go. That is where I'm going. I'm going for Ken Rex win. Next up we have a Best Set Design. Boop, here are the nominations. I have seen 2 out of the 4. I'm going to go just for the spectacle of the entire show. Great Gatsby, Portrait de Poe, the third for scenic projection design. It was a spectacle. It was amazing to look at. We're gonna say a Gatsby win. A Gatsby win. However, Paddington, as the other one I've seen, had some fantastic set design and video design. The fact it all came out from the stage area and was kind of on the sides, loved it. But the spectacle of Gatsby, I think, might win. I don't know. Costume design. Boop, here on the nominations. Again, I've seen two. The same two as, yes. I love how set design and costume design have the same 4 musicals for both. I mean, this surely, although the costumes were stunning in Gatsby and the pictures I've seen of the bridge version of Into the Woods are really intriguing, the fact that they made a bear surely, if nothing else is won by Paddington, which would be an absolute shock, surely the pairing of Gabriella Slade for costume and Zara Safar for Paddington design, surely this one is in the Paddington bag. Surely. And it's the only place it can go. Like, yes, the costume's stunning in all the others, but they made a bear. They made a bear. That's what I'm moving on, because they made a bear. Next up, we have Best Theatre Choreographer, the word I struggle with every single time. The nominations are as follows. I, controversially, don't think this is going to be a Paddington win. I don't know where it shall go instead. Paddington is the only one on this list that I saw. Rogue, but for some reason I want to say Lynn Page for American Psycho. I haven't seen it. I didn't see it. But it'll either be American Psycho or Brigadoon with Drew McConey. Probably pronounced that surname incorrectly, and I truly apologise, Drew. Watch this, it's gonna go up because the day I film it, and well, the day I put this up is also the day of the awards. I mean, as this goes up, there's like 2 hours and then the actual awards happen. So you can see in real time if you wish, or you can let it happen and then watch this afterwards. But the fact that I can be proved so wrong in such a short space of time, it's just amusing every single year. But yeah, I'm going to go American Psycho, Lynn Page. I wouldn't be surprised if Brigadoon at the Regent's Park Open Air Theatre wins, but will Levita get loads this year? I don't know. I think that Paddington will, but compared to other things in Paddington, I don't remember. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't remember there being a great deal of memorable choreography. Sorry. Moving on from that bombshell. Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Now, my problem here is that I do not watch a lot of plays. I try my hardest, and I did watch a couple of plays last year, none of which have been nominated. So the nominations for this category are as follows. And because I do not know nothing, and because he has 2 nominations, so he must be good, I'm going to go for a Zachary Hart win. Now it's going to be for the sequel, or for Stereophonic. Stereophonic! It hasn't had any winners yet. I'm going Stereophonic. I know nothing. I always love a bit of Giles Terrera, so if he wants to win, I'm down for that. Next we have Best Actress in a Supporting Role. The nominations are as follows, and for this one, because I've heard my friend over the years speak about this show, number one, and this actor, number two, I am going for here's where I butcher her name, I truly apologise in advance, Julie Hesmondho for Punch, which was at the Young Vic and Apollo Theatre. I have missed Punch so many times. My friend's been talking about this show for years and I keep missing it, but I think Julie for Punch is going to win this one. I know I've not seen any of them, but that's my prediction. Best Director. She's moving her foot because it's been a lot. Best Director nominations are on my face. Do I go obvious? Do I go Luke Shepherd? As the only one I've seen. It's tempting. Again, for some reason, Ken Rex. It's dark horse. I've heard so many people in my life talk about it. I'm part of a few theatre groups and most of them have talked about this show. Do I put myself on that limb? Do I say Ed for Ken Rex? Or do I go with what I know and say Luke Shepherd for Paddington, because that show is 10/10. You know what? We're gonna go Ken Rex. We're gonna go Ed Stabulian. Butchered that. I truly apologise. I tried to get around it before. Ken Rex win for Best Director. Next we have New Entertainment or Comedy Play, or Best New Entertainment or Comedy Play. I have seen two out of the four here. As much as I love Mischief, this show needs to go to Every Brilliant Thing because it was one of my standouts from last year, one of my favourites, a one-person show. It had audience interaction, it had amusement, it had a rolling cast, it had everything. It was stunning. I laughed, I cried, it was the best, hands down. Please Every Brilliant Thing for the win on this one, please. Next we have Best Actress in a Musical. Nominations are here. I have seen 1 out of the 5 nominations. I feel like this is going to end up going to Rachel Ziegler for Evita. Don't know why, just feeling my waters. After the whole steamrolling of Sunset Boulevard, I feel like Evita is going to do a little bit of steamrolling. I'm gonna go for Rachel. I'm gonna go for Rachel or Evita. I loved Gina Russell. I loved the Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry, but I feel like it's gonna be a Rachel win. Best Actor in a Musical. I have seen 3 out of the 5. Mainly because 2 are from the producers. And as much as I love Mark and as much as I love Andy, surely James Mead, Artie Shaw, Paddington, surely the work together between the two. Come on now. We've got Best Musical Revival nominations on my face. I've seen The Producers. Out of the list, I did not know that music and lyrics for American Psycho were written by Duncan Sheik, who is the man behind Spring Awakening and also behind Whisper House, a show that needs to come back because that was really fun. And the cast they put together, sorry, moving away from Whisper House, that's not in this. I am going to go for, it's going to be Evita, right? I feel like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a mini steamroller. Let's just leave it there. It's Evita. Moving on. Best Revival. Nominations are on my face. Much Ado About Nothing, Theatre Royal Drury Lane. The thing that I wanted to watch, because if we don't know, I was on the whole Shakespeare hype last year, but when I got around to it, when I was trying to go down and watch it, the only tickets available were £300. And I do pay sometimes for theatre, I am not paying that. But yes, Much Ado About Nothing at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane. Nomination complete, or winner possibly complete. Best Actor nominations on my face. I controversially am going to go for, is it controversial? Like I said, I've heard a lot about it, so I'm going for Jack Holden, Jack Holden, Ken Rex, The Other Palace. I believe Ken Rex is a one-person show. If you have the control to make that work and make people talk about it, you've got to win an award, surely. Ken Rex, Jack, done. Best Actress, here are the nominations. For the fact it has come back round and, well, has it come back round? It's currently in my stream of consciousness. Rosamund Pike for Inter Alia, probably pronouncing that very incorrectly, but that is my prediction. This new play, nominations are here. Like I said, I've heard a lot about Ken Rex, I've heard a lot about Punch, I've heard a little bit about Inter Alia. Ken Rex is going to be my prediction here. Yeah, I've not seen any of them, but I've heard a lot about Ken Rex. Everyone that I've listened to talk about it has been hyping that bad boy up. And finally, which is good because I'm running out of battery and memory, we have Best New Musical. Now this one, hold on to your hats, I've watched 3 out of the 4. I know. Which makes it really difficult because I actually have knowledge. I loved Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry. When I saw it, I really enjoyed Shocked last year at the Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. We all know how much I have loved talking about Paddington in this video. I don't think it was going to go to Here We Are. Sorry, Sondheim, I know it was your last work, but I don't see that, I don't feel it in my waters. There was various talk about that show, some of it good, some of it I'm not saying not good, but it's just not got the same feel to it. As I've said it so many times, I do think Paddington is going to win most awards it is nominated for in this year's Olivier's. So I'm going to say a Paddington win, but at the same time I'd be so happy for Shocked if it won. And the same with Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry. I really hope that that has another life because it is just so beautiful. And yeah, I really enjoyed watching it, although I did sob a lot. Although I did sob quite a lot at Paddington. And I don't think I cried at Shocked, apart from tears of laughter. Different kind. So yeah, Paddington win for the final one of these nominations. I've gone through all of them. Not bad, 20-ish minute video. I've tried to be quick, I've tried to be good. But yeah, like I said halfway through this video, you can now see quite quickly, because when I post these, when and who and if I've got any of them correctly, and if any of those 3 words were actually something that could be said. When, who, if. Yeah, that is all I need to say. They are my nominations. Good luck to all the nominees, congratulations to all the winners, and all that's left to say is the usual, which is thus. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you see that although I know next to nothing, I really enjoy making this video every single year. Congratulations to all the winners, and finally, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye. Bye.